Hey, this is Walk and Talk 178. Have you noticed how destructive, how much pain and suffering is going on around you and maybe in your life? I'm talking about crime. I'm talking about the importance of protecting each other. There's one verse in the Bible, Proverbs 3:29. It says, "Do not devise harm against your neighbor while your neighbor lives securely beside you." In other words, don't figure out ways to take advantage of your neighbor when your neighbor is sitting right next to you, trusting and unsuspecting. It is amazing how evil people can be. People can take advantage of one another. I'm encouraging you to protect the innocent. Protect people around you, especially those who are weak. Have the courage to recognize, do no harm as a general guide of life, as a general rule. Protect each other. It's sad. You can pretty much turn on the television, go to any digital website, and you'll discover crime has skyrocketed. Crimes, verbal crimes, allegations, false allegations, physical assaults, murder, sophisticated crimes, often called white-collar crimes. It's interesting, in Proverbs 3:29, the word devise. Do not devise harm against your neighbor. There are far too many people who stay up creating plans to hurt you. The Bible says, do not devise harm against your neighbor, Proverbs 3:29. Be very careful as you live your life. There seems to be a constant desire to take advantage, to get ahead, to get a win, and it usually costs someone else the advantage that you seek. I'm saying walk away from hurting the people around you. The Bible says God will bless you if you protect each other. I'm encouraging you. I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions. Jesus never lifted a hand to abuse anyone. Some of you are quickly saying, well, wait a minute, didn't he take a whip and on the Temple Mount and go after the money changers? And the answer is yes, but he never took that whip and used it on anyone. He took the whip and symbolically gave them a verbal correction. So, suggestion number one, be like Jesus, verbally correct anyone who's taking advantage of anyone. Be prepared to verbally correct anyone who's trying to hurt the weak. So verbal protection is an outstanding way for you to help each other, protect each other. Verbally means you have to use your voice. Many individuals are afraid to speak up. I'm encouraging you, If you want to protect the people around you, when you see someone taking advantage of someone, use your voice. Elevate your voice. Speak up. It may be that you have to say to that potential criminal, that person who's devising a way to hurt someone, stop. That's not right. You may have to use those words. You may have to use your words, your voice, to pick up the phone and call the police. Dial 911. Use your voice to protect each other. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to verbally to speak up. Many individuals are silent. They're afraid to get involved. Good morning. Many individuals struggle doing the right thing. I'm encouraging you to do the right thing. Use your voice, use your words. Let me give you another suggestion. Number 2. Jesus was constantly with other people. Rarely was Jesus alone. I'm going to just make a simple observation. You can protect other people better when you're in a small group or a large group of people rather than being alone. So Jesus surrounded himself with people. Great way to protect others. Usually criminals, usually people who take advantage of others, avoid getting caught or being seen by several witnesses. Surround yourself with trusting people. It's often said that the wisest people in the world associate and have great friendships with wise people. You can protect other people, you can protect each other by remembering the value of a group of friends or the value of having family. It is important that we protect each other with numbers. Don't get isolated. If you want to reduce crime, if you want to protect the innocent and the weak, make sure that you avoid places where you're alone. That when you go into isolated situations, make sure that you're very careful to keep your eyes wide open. It's better to go with 2 or 3. Let me say, for example, if you're hiking, if you like to walk, isn't it better to go with 1 or 2 other individuals? Or perhaps if you have a German Shepherd that likes to walk, take the German Shepherd with you. There's something about 2 or 3 people offers a whole lot better protection. Let me give you another suggestion. Jesus in the Bible stood up for the innocent. So I'm going to give you a third suggestion. Find your courage. Protect each other. The Bible's given us a command. Never harm someone else. Self-defense is a different story. But find courage. If you're struggling with fear, can I just nudge you? Take the Bible and study the little phrase, fear not, throughout the Bible. Or that phrase, don't be afraid. From the Old Testament to the New Testament, the Bible talks about courage. You need courage to protect the innocent. Courage is recognizing that God is with you. Courage is recognizing that it's more than just you. In other words, protecting the innocent person is a big deal in the eyes of God. Protecting the weak takes courage. God will give you the courage to speak the truth, to call 911, to find help. It does take courage. Don't be afraid. When you're starting to feel anxiety, you're protecting someone, you're wanting to make sure that no one takes advantage of someone, and you're starting to feel anxiety, why not dial or text a trustworthy friend and ask for advice? Why not pick up the phone and call someone or text someone and say, hey, here's the situation. Can you give me your opinion? Many individuals walk into danger if they would have sought advice. Courage is recognizing God is with you. Throughout the Bible, fear not, I am with you, the Bible says. So remember, when you're protecting people from some verbal assault or from some physical assault or some devious criminal behavior, find courage. I often tell people, courage up. I remind people, don't believe your anxiety. It's real, but don't believe that it's more powerful than doing the right thing. Courage. Believe that God is with you and what you're doing is the right thing. Step into the criminal behavior. Step into the weak or the innocent and help them. Let me give you another suggestion. It's a simple suggestion. Pay attention. Pay attention. The Bible has a little phrase, be aware, or look out, or look. Be careful to make sure that you use your life in such a way that you're always looking. I'm not saying paranoid, but always keep your eyes wide open for danger. Be on the lookout. Pay attention. When you go into a store, when you're driving your car, when you're in any situation where you find yourself alone, pay attention. Protect each other. You might end up protecting yourself. You might end up finding someone, even a stranger, who might need your help just because you're observant. Pay attention. Pay attention to the people around you. When you get out of your car, just look around. As a matter of fact, before you get out of your car, before you unlock your car, look around. Before you walk across a parking lot, look around, pay attention. When you're walking down a street, move your eyes around, pay attention. Let me give you another suggestion. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 29 that we're looking at on this Walk and Talk 178. It says, do not devise harm against your neighbor while he lives securely beside you. Here's my next suggestion. You have a dark side. Identify your darkness. By that I mean, in each one of us, evil is trying to control. Evaluate your dark side. Evaluate your fears or your jealousy or your anger or your resentment. Evaluate. Take a good assessment, self-evaluation. What am I afraid of? What am I angry over? Do I have revenge cooking inside of me? Self-assessment is phenomenal for maturing, for growing. You have a dark side. I have a dark side. The Bible clearly explains this, illustrates it from the Old Testament to the New Testament. Everyone does. Take the opportunity. Good morning. Take the opportunity and examine your dark side. You will protect yourself as well as people around you, because you'll discover evil is working in you, devising, creating, planning to take advantage of others. You don't want to go there. The best way to identify your dark side is, what am I angry about? What do I hate? What am I frustrated over? Do I have any resentment, any feelings of revenge, frustration, insecurity? You don't want to become a criminal. You don't want to take advantage of your neighbor. You don't want to hurt anyone, verbally or physically. You want to protect people. Let me give you another suggestion. Look for the innocent and the weak around you. The Bible is saying, do not devise harm against your neighbor while your neighbor lives securely beside you. There are innocent people who are abused, bullied. There are innocent people who are mugged, beat up. Innocent people. Weak people. People that don't deserve to be hurt. Can you identify people weaker than you? Can you identify people who are innocent around you? They're probably going to be maybe younger, maybe older, maybe not observant. They're not looking hard enough to protect themselves. Have you considered who are the innocent people in your life? Who are the weak people? Children? People who can't defend themselves? People who get caught up in anger or revenge or evil? Innocent people, weak people, need your protection. Step up, take courage, Be a mama bear or a daddy bear or a friend who has courage. Or be a person who protects each other. One more suggestion. Get involved. Don't isolate. The more that you're involved in life with people, you're probably going to be safer yourself. I know that we prefer to avoid people at times. Jesus rarely avoided people. As a matter of fact, Jesus left heaven and stepped into earth and literally 24/7 was with people. Don't be afraid of people. You're saying, hey, I'm not Jesus. No. But Jesus is your best example for how to live your life. Get involved with people. Be wise. Yes, Jesus occasionally took a break from people. Nothing wrong with that. But don't be afraid to get involved in a small group. Don't be afraid to go to worship regularly in a local church. Don't be afraid to have friends. Just be careful to always pay attention. This is Walk and Talk 178. It's September 21. It's 68 degrees in Mesa, Arizona. Just 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was like 95 degrees at the same time, around 6:15, 6:30 in the morning, but now it's 68 degrees. It's just a great day. Smile. Don't take yourself too serious. Be willing to protect the people around you. Our church is available to encourage you, to support you. We have Bible studies throughout the week for men and women. On Sundays, there's children's classes. Our worship services are at 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11. And 6 p.m. We have men's groups, women's groups. There's co-ed groups. There's classes, Bible classes for multiple ages. There's classes for certain age groups. Just many opportunities for you to get involved. We encourage you to come join us. Walk and Talk 178, September 21. Have a great day protecting each other and protect yourself. Blessings on you.